During this short meditation, you are simply going to breathe love into yourself. Close your eyes. Relax your jaw and your shoulders. Let your breathing come calmly, gently, easily. Breathe in love. You are loved for yourself. You are accepted. You are loved for your uniqueness and your heart, the beauty of your soul. There is only the love drawn into you with each breath, glittering through your veins like light. You are completely lovable, beautiful in your own right. Let the love sweep down and fill you up from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. It is shining in you, healing, radiant. Breathe in and accept the unconditional and perfect love. It is yours. You are loved.
What did Jesus say? Good morning, everyone. We've been looking at fair trade this week, and did you know that fair trade can affect climate change as well? Big deep breath in. I'm going to see if I can do this in one take. Fair trade means fair for people and planet. It means a fairer deal for farmers and workers on the front line of the climate crisis to help them deal with the huge challenges climate change is already causing them. Challenges like less fertile land, failing harvests and more extreme weather. It means our eco-friendly fair trade standards, and it means expert advice on sustainable farming techniques from our fair trade producer networks who offer support all around the world. But why does fair trade care about the climate crisis? Because the climate crisis isn't fair. Farmers like Sidi and his family contribute least to this crisis. Carbon emissions per person in the UK are 28 times bigger than those of someone living in Sierra Leone, but they are the ones getting hit the hardest. And unless we take urgent action, things will get worse. For hard-pressed communities around the world and for the future of our favourite products. Up to 50% of land used for coffee could be unused by 2050. Plant diseases are becoming more common. Cocoa trees will be harder to grow in West Africa. Wine production could reduce by 40 to 50% in South Africa and Chile. But we can choose a better future with fair trade. Fair trade exists precisely to help those in need get through a crisis and win justice in the long term. Whether that's a trade crisis of unsustainable prices, the COVID-19 crisis, or the huge challenge of the climate crisis. So how is fair trade helping tackle the climate crisis? When you buy fair trade, it means farmers and workers getting at least a guaranteed fair trade minimum price, and an extra payment known as the Fair Trade Premium, which they could choose and how to invest in their communities and farms. That means more resources to deal with the escalating challenges climate change brings. This could mean planting new trees, new climate-smart farming techniques, or coping with more extreme weather patterns. Sadly, too many farmers and workers don't earn enough to do anything about it, which is why our global fair trade movement is campaigning for all farmers and workers to earn a living income so communities, businesses and families in the global south can survive this crisis. But with our fair trade producer networks, fair trade is there on the ground too, giving expert practical advice. Fair trade farmers are on the front line of the climate crisis, but are working to win a better future for our planet. They work in line with our eco-friendly fair trade standards, bans on deforestation, commitments to reduce carbon footprints, protections for biodiversity. So every time you choose fair trade, you're choosing a better future for all of us and the whole planet. Action on climate change is in our hands. Whew, first try. There are numerous verses in the Bible about fairness and justice. This one from Proverbs 16:11. The Lord watches to see if we are fair or if we cheat others. We've learnt before in your harvest festivals that there's enough food for everybody in the world. It's just the distribution isn't fair. And I guess we find the same thing with fair trade. There's enough trade and there's enough money for everyone. Again, the distribution of it isn't fair. My favourite passages all seem to come from Matthew. This one's from Matthew 5:8. Be real, be fair, be kind. Love at all times. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. That's a lovely passage that reinforces our school philosophy of being kind, but also reinforces this term's value of justice and fairness. And with that in mind, let's make ourselves a promise inside our own heads. Let's use this time of quietness and stillness to reflect. And if it helps you to look at the candle flame, you can, or you can close your eyes if that helps you to reflect. Inside your own heads, make yourself a promise to be kind and to be fair. And to let it be, we say, Amen. Amen. Because Amen means let it be, or so be it. Remember, fairness isn't about getting your own way. And it's not about always winning. Fairness means everyone gets what they need. Not everyone gets the same. Everyone gets what they need. Boys and girls, that concludes our collective worship for today. Remember, work hard, be kind, look after yourselves, and I'll see you around school.